You know what I mean?
Right.
Might have a library or two.
Might. Man. He might have a library. You know, back in the day, back in the 50s, they used to have a study. You know, back in the, you'll see, like you said, War Cleaver, or the Cleavers and stuff, they used to sit in their libraries and learn, or read and read and read. That's what we're supposed to acquire. We're supposed to learn. It said, blessed him that readeth. You know, it says attend to read. Till I to the pray. Yeah. So he's saying, keep learning, stay steadfast in this thing, because I'm coming until I come and just wipe them bitch till I come wipe them other nations up. Yeah.
Brother, you finish yours up?
You go ahead.
All right. This is Colossians chapter 6. It says, Colossians chapter 2, verse 6. As ye have therefore received Yahweh Shamashiach, our Adonai, Lord, so walk ye in him, rooted and built up in him, and established in the faith, as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after tradition of man, after the rudiments of this world, and not after Yahweh Shamashiach.
Right, the ways of this world, you're going towards every way that the so-called white man is going. That's a way that the Most High hasn't given you, because them motherfuckers are cheaters, liars, extortioners. They are adulterers. Everything you learn, because you got a lot of people. It's a thing that people say, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. But when you got your woman fucking with another man, and the laws you can't enforce these laws that's in the scriptures. When you can't enforce these laws, man, that vexes a man of the Lord. That's oppression right there, man. Yeah. That vexes, because you know what the laws is. You know what you can do. You know how you can handle that person. But you know what? That's why he said, wait upon me.
Righteousness.
Right? You got to be in righteousness with this thing, man. You can't sit here and let the so-called white man. You can't wait till the so-called white man.
That's a nigga right there.
Right. And then you got him talking about every Saturday, but he ain't stopping. You know? He ain't stopping. He talking shit to us, making fun of us.
Because his wife, he with his wife.
Well, he white. He ain't say nothing before the other Saturday. You know, we don't even think about that.
I never seen it.
Right, but the so-called white man vexes us as men of the Lord. You know, but that's why we wait upon. That's what prayer is essential, because you know they call that thing karma. No, it's the Most High returning the favor. Yep. He's on a person, man.
Yep.
No, I'm good out there. This is Baruch 2 and 4. Moreover, hath he delivered them to be subject to all the kingdoms that are round about us, to be a reproach and a desolation among all the people round about, where the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua has scattered them. Thus we are cast.
Do that again.
Baruch 2 and 4. Moreover, he hath delivered them to be in subject to all the kingdoms that are around about us, to be a reproach and desolation among all the people round about, where the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua has scattered them. Thus we are cast down and not exalted, because we have sinned against the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua our power, and he have not been and have not been obedient unto his voice.
You got 3, Nate. Because the brother mentioned that we're basically poor. The so-called white man spent his life in wealth. He's rich. He doesn't have any problems. The Rothschilds, they don't even have to work a day in their life, man. They live in palaces, houses. They live in palaces so big, you can fit about 20 houses inside of them. 20 regular houses.
And that's the summer homes.
And look at Jake right now in a poor state. Now this is a lifestyle and a system that they have created. The Most High Heavenly Father allowed them to create it, But they have created it. And the only way for you to get that wealthy is to be doing some form of wickedness. That's the reason why we say that they're hand in hand with Satan. That Satan is the spiritual aspect and they're the physical counterpart. They sold out to Satan. The only way to get that wealthy, you got to be doing some form of wickedness. You got to be oppressing some form of people, some people. That's the reason why you have that prophecy in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. If the so-called white man isn't the devil, who is?
Right.
Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquity of our fathers, which departed from the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, our power.
Right. Well, man, I have so many bills that it's like every cent I get goes right out between my fingers. Just everything, man. It's like I'm back to zero by the end of that day.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, he got it.
I can drop it.
Yeah. Want to see? Yeah. So, man, that's why. I mean, I got it's people at my job, man, that's young, man, that learn from their parents how to deal with stocks. They're Edomites. They what, 23, 26, $200,000 in their bank account, 4 vehicles. It's not a, and it's something we could have did, but we didn't come up with understanding of nothing but how to get and spend, or how to accumulate a debt. We accumulate so much debt. First of all, you're born in debt.
Subject to payments.
You're subject to payments. You got light, gas, water, breathing, kids, woman, thinking tax. You got you tax for you're taxed just about every time you make a step. For every dollar you make, $2 go to the Rothschild. So you owe them $1. So you always owe them. How do you owe somebody, man? That's what happened when they instituted that W-2, man. We said, I'm willing to be your slave. So take an extra dollar, boss. And on a false dollar, that's right. On a false dollar, that does not even accumulate any wealth. It doesn't accumulate nothing. It's not even gold. So while we're in this world, they're giving their phony baloney money to other nations, and the other nations took it, but now they want to jump out of it. But some of them are scared to jump out of it. But that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a skirmish about, because everybody's going to get rid of that dollar, and that's when all this shit really going to spark. They're just going to drop it like a brick. So that's when that superinflation, that hyperinflation going to go up. When our hyperinflation goes up, that's when a loaf of bread is $50. That's why, and on top of that, we live in the cities. We don't even know how to really hunt, fish, and because most niggas they'll go get that pigeon. They'll go get a pigeon and eat the pigeon. God. That's just a flying rat. You shouldn't eat that anyway if it was, But you can, what I mean, if it was lawful. I don't even know if a pigeon. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I don't even know.
Talking about pigeon pie and shit.
Man. See that on the PJs, my man who had the little stick and the pigeon that's on it. Had the pigeon over the roasting fire. But this is we're instituted under heavy weight and heavy debt. See, that was what she thought. How the hell the fence was there all that time? The fence never moved. But she failed. We're constantly bombarded of debt. We go to work to pay gas to get to work. That's part of this, man. And then the gas go out faster than when than when you pump it. We are locked down in this heavy as hell, man. This is hell, man. Let alone you just can't sit in your house and relax, because what? You got the air on. You got the lights on.
That's a bill.
That's a bill.
That's a damn shame.
It sucks everything out of you. Anybody clear?
Brother got it.
Got it.
Brother got it.
1 and 6.
Oh, this Haggai chapter 1, I'm starting at 5. He says, Now therefore saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe, but there is no warmth. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
Right. Man, pockets like rabbit ears. Man, meaning your pockets, you can turn your pockets inside out, man, and have nothing.
And it looked like rabbit.
It looked like rabbit ears, you know? Look like antennas, man. We're heavily burdened, man. This is not life, man. The rich is gonna come. That's why we pray and we ask for the reward. The Lord, that's why the disciples ask for the reward, and we hope for the reward. That's why we ask, what we gonna receive if we forsaken all? That's what, yeah, kind of. That's what we're waiting for to obtain, you know.
Job 20:21. I'll tell you when we follow that.
I got some.
Go ahead.
This is Sirach 40 and 1. Great travail is created for every man, and a heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam. For from the day that they go out,
it's a heavy yoke, man. You know what a yoke is? A yoke is when you ever seen some of the movies, like I wonder was Apocalypto. Any slave movie you see iron around their neck that actually sticks out, or you see something like on a yoke could be put on an oxen, you know, or ox. And or a yoke is one of those things with sticks coming out. And just think about what heavy weight on your neck. And if you try to escape, you can't really, because you're hitting trees as you go through the forest or anything like that. And it's heavy. So we're basically burdened with heavy yoke. Because that means we never can get clear of or see a clear path. I don't care who you is. Those niggas in the NBA, NFL, they gotta stay in accordance for a minute to have no problems just for a minute. Because why? They are Israelites. They're always gonna have problems. How can you have $100 million and have nothing? You can't even spend it, or you have it and you lose it all, and within a year or two. Right. So the money that a lot of times money like $100 million in the bank. The so-called white man, we don't know what he does with it, because you're supposed to accrue interest with this thing. You know, and by the time they get it, they don't spend it, but there's no interest stuck in the money. And now, basically, you back to zero. You like Anthony, what's my man name? He used to play for Boston.
Mason.
No, not even Anthony Mason. Erica Lazada used to be his woman. I used to, she was pretty. I used to see that bitch on that Basketball Wives.
Oh, you talking about the dude?
Carmelo Anthony?
Not Carmelo Anthony. I'm talking about
Shit, I don't want sports.
Yeah, but anyway, they had $100 million in the bank, man. But see, we're talking about that. All I'm just trying to portray is that you can have so much money, but being Israelite, it just go through your pockets, man. Have nothing, zero, zilch, man.
Shit, hammer.
And in years 2 time. In a year or 2 time, you're bust. That's the curses that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshua put on us. You ain't gonna have shit. You know, for turning your back on me, I'm gonna turn my back on you. I'm gonna have to send my son down here to redeem your ass back. But yo, you still under them curses until I come back, and until I send my son back. When I send my son back, get you on the chariots, and then we're clear. And I vaporize the goddamn 2/3. Take over the other nations, then that's settled, you know. But right now we got to go through all this hell, and then you got 2/3. So like you got 2/3 that's kind of getting their way, navigating, doing wickedness. But still, what happens to them? They go to jail, shot. So you know, it's still, you still can't get away from the curses. Go ahead, Al.
From the day that they go out of their mother's womb till the day that they return to their mother again. It's reincarnation.
Right.
Their imagination of things to come, and the day of death trouble and their thoughts, and cause fear of heart. And Jake is what says that we shall live in fear and doubt